Welcome back, everyone. If you're an 8th grader jumping into this explainer, bring your focus and your energy today because we are setting up an absolute masterclass on some of the most crucial tools of powerful writing. We're not just talking about your standard spelling or grammar here. No, we are diving into the actual art of correspondence. Honestly, whether you're typing up an email, writing a formal letter, or just sending a quick message, the way you package your words can literally alter your future. So we're going to master tone, register, and format, giving you the exact toolkit you need to make sure your voice isn't just heard, but truly respected. Let's get into it.
Right off the bat, let's look at this beautiful scripture from Proverbs 16:24. It tells us that gracious words are honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Now, you might be wondering, why start a writing explainer with this? Well, to hook you on a really core concept. How you deliver a message actually matters just as much as the facts themselves. Think about it. You could have all the right info, but if you deliver it with bitterness or anger, your reader is just going to completely tune you out. But if your words are gracious, if they're sweet to the soul, right? They open doors, they build bridges, and they create real cooperation.
Okay, here's our quick game plan for today. We're going to start with the power of gracious words, move right into mastering your tone, talk about choosing the correct register, look at following proper format, and finally, we'll anchor this whole education in morality.
Starting off with Section 1, the power of gracious words and exactly why delivery matters.
Moving right along to Section 2, mastering your tone, or the emotion in your writing.
So what is tone? Well, tone is simply the emotion or attitude in your writing. You know, when we speak out loud to someone, our voice naturally tells them if we're joking or angry or dead serious. But in writing, your word choice has to do all that heavy lifting. It completely dictates that feeling. If your tone is way too harsh when you're actually trying to ask for someone's help, you're just going to get stubborn resistance instead of the helpful cooperation you actually want. This example brilliantly illustrates the difference between aggression and respect. Look at the left side. You'd better fix this now. That sounds incredibly demanding, doesn't it? It immediately makes the reader want to push back. But if you just soften it to what we have on the right, I would appreciate your prompt attention to this matter. You are going to get much, much better results. The facts are literally identical. You still want the problem fixed quickly, but that respectful wording, it commands respect without aggressively demanding it. It's a total game changer. Next up is Section 3, choosing the right register, which means matching your formality to your audience. So register is the level of formality you use in your writing. Basically, is it casual, neutral, or formal? Think of register kind of like the clothes you wear. I mean, you wouldn't wear a fancy tuxedo to a muddy football game, right? And you definitely wouldn't wear dirty sweatpants to a wedding. Register is all about matching your words to your specific audience. Because if your register is way too casual in a highly formal situation, your message just isn't going to be taken seriously.
Just take a look at the massive difference here. Hey, want to hang out Friday? That is an absolutely perfect casual register for a quick text to your best friend. But would you be available to meet on Friday afternoon? That's exactly how you would formally write to your school principal or maybe a future boss. It's the exact same intent, but a totally different register. Makes sense, right?
Let's shift gears to Section 4, following proper format or setting up your actual page.
Format is simply how your letter is visually laid out on the page. Now here's the kicker. Before your reader processes a single word of your tone or your register, they see the visual layout of your document. Proper format is this structural setup that instantly shows your reader you actually understand professional standards. It basically says, hey, I respect your time and I know exactly what I'm doing.
Now, there are a few absolute essentials for a standard business letter. You always have to include the date, a proper greeting, and a professional closing. Skipping the date, tossing out the greeting, or forgetting to sign off entirely, that makes your writing look super sloppy, rushed, and honestly, just incomplete. Nailing the correct format is such an easy win that guarantees your reader is going to take you seriously from a purely visual standpoint.
All right, let's do a quick Socratic check-in here to wake up our brains. What is the exact difference between tone and register? Remember, tone is the emotion or attitude, like whether you sound angry or joyful. Register, on the other hand, is the level of formality, whether you're being casual with a buddy or formal with a boss. Keep those two distinct. And hey, why does format actually matter in a business letter? Think about it for a second. It's because it literally proves your professionalism right out of the gate. It shows you understand the standard rules of engagement before the conversation even begins. Okay, try to challenge yourself right now. Mentally rewrite this sentence in a formal tone. Send me the info fast. Yikes. That is way too casual and honestly a bit aggressive, isn't it? You might flip it to something like, please send the requested information at your earliest convenience. See how incredibly easy it is to fix a broken message?
Finally, Section 5, Education Grounded in Morality, the ultimate why behind all of this.
This actually brings us to the underlying philosophy from our source material today, the heroesmartacademy Godly Learners series. You see, this curriculum purposefully intertwines biblical morality with our education. So it's not just about learning how to write perfectly, it's really about why we write the way we do in the first place.
And here is a pretty stark statement. Education without morality will hurt. I mean, what is the point of being highly intelligent and scoring straight A's if you're just going to use those smarts to write cruel letters or manipulate people? Having all these amazing tools of communication, but lacking the moral compass to use them kindly, is just a total recipe for disaster. The source points us straight to Romans 8, 6-7, which promises peace of mind to everyone who keeps their mind spiritual. And honestly, this is the ultimate goal of our learning in this explainer today. The active practice of gracious correspondence, taking that extra second to make your tone respectful, your register appropriate, and your format super clean, that links directly to maintaining a spiritual, peaceful mind. It brings peace to you, and, just as importantly, it brings peace to the person reading your words.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought. As you step out into the world today with these newly polished writing skills and this solid moral foundation, you have a huge choice to make. Your words have real power. Will you choose to build peace, or are you going to cause hurt with your educated words today? The choice is entirely yours. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next explainer.